All right, friends. So yesterday we did our predictions for Do Unto Otters, a book about manners, and you guys all were kind of thinking the same thing about the otters need to learn their manners, or one otter is going to be an expert and teach the other otters about manners. I think Taylor said specifically that maybe about eating and drinking, because there's a lot of manners that have to do with eating and drinking. So today we will read the first half of our book and we will work on questioning. Okay, so Do Unto Otters. Oh, and friends, this is a really fun one. I'll try really hard to be able to show you guys the pictures and my phone for the kids who aren't here, but there's all sorts of speech bubbles. And so on the title page, this otter has a box and it says extra twigs. And this otter says she could have drawn less heavy boxes. And it says rocks. And then, oh, this box, it says this end up, but the arrow is going this way, so it's upside down. And then this is not an otter, and he says, do-dee-dee-do. Oh, and then he's hopping and making that same noise. And there's an arrow that says back home. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. We're your new neighbor, the otters. Otters? Otters? My new neighbors are otters? I don't know anything about otters. What if we don't get along? Oh, I'm wondering, my question, why is the rabbit so worried about otters being his neighbors? And so then it shows him with two thought bubbles. So he's having two different thoughts. The first one shows him in the red zone and he's saying, pesky otters. And then the other thought shows the otters in the red zone and it says lousy rabbit. And it doesn't look like he's thinking they're going to get along. And I'm wondering why. Mr. Rabbit, I know an old saying, do unto otters as you would have otters do unto you. What does that mean? It simply means treat otters the same way you'd like otters to treat you. Treat otters the same way I'd like otters to treat me? How would I like otters to treat me? What do you think he's going to want the otters to do? John?
Maybe they want him to like, maybe they're tell him to be nicer.
Oh, okay. So you're thinking that he would like the otters to be nice to him. So maybe he'll be nice to the otters? I'm making a connection that I like my neighbors to be quiet because I like quiet. You guys know that. So I try to be quiet in my home so that I'm quiet for my neighbors because I want them to be quiet for me. So let's see what he is thinking. How would I like otters to treat me? Well, I'd like otters to be friendly. Oh, was John right? Yeah. A cheerful hello, howdy neighbor, a nice smile, and good eye contact are all part of being friendly. Friendliness is very important to me, especially after my last neighbor, Mrs. Grrr. And then this is his neighbor, Mrs. Grrr, his old one. And this bug says voted meanest neighbor 6 years in a row. Ugh. I'd like otters to be polite. They should know when to say please. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Rabbit, would you please return my ball there, pretty please, with carrots on top? Would you like me to stop stinging you? Yes, please. Hee hee, carrots. I can say please in 5 languages. Oh my goodness, friends. I can only say please in Spanish. And that's the first one, and it says por favor, and that means please in Spanish. But it has it in French, German, Japanese, and Pig Latin. And I can't say it in those. Say the magic word and I'll turn these clams into $1 million. And then down here there's a piece of cheese and it says the magic word rhymes with this. So what's the magic word? You can all unmute real fast. What is it?
Please.
Please. Okay, mute again. Oh, Zach, thank you. They should know when to say thank you. Thanks for looking. Oh my goodness. Okay, over here, there's an otter writing a letter and he's kind of sideways. That says, Dear Mr. Rabbit, thank you very much for returning my ball. You must have returned a lot of balls before because you made it look so easy. Balls sure are bouncy and rolly, and I'll try to keep it under control next time. Sincerely. And then over here, would you like me to sting you now? Asked the bee. And the otter says, no, thank you. And then the bee says, then please take my business card and call me when you're ready, instead of his business card. And then the squirrel says, nice beak. And the bird says, thanks. I can say thank you in 5 languages. And the same problem I had on the last page is I only know how to say it in Spanish, and that's gracias. But it's in other languages too. Did you say please or cheese? And they should know when to say excuse me. When do you need to say excuse me? Taylor?
When you
There's a burp right here too. It says excuse me and then it says burp. When else should you say excuse me? I'm thinking about when I bump into somebody. Usually I say sorry first and then I say excuse me, but either works. Excuse me. Oh, Miss Otter, excuse me, Mr. B, I need to run and check on something. I can say excuse me in 5 languages. And Miss Ham can say excuse me only in 1 language, and that's English, so I can't even tell you these. But maybe Mom or Dad knows that. It worked in rehearsal. Excuse me for interrupting your reading, but I heard you say please, not cheese. All right, I think we'll read this last 2 pages right here. Otters should be honest. Oh, I'm wondering, what does it mean to be honest? We've had a lot of talks about honesty this year. Knox, what does it mean to be honest?
You gotta tell the truth that you did.
You have to tell the truth, and that way people can trust you. Doing the right thing no matter what. That means they should keep their promises. My word is as good as gold. And then it says fish. As good as goldfish. not lie. I never lie. It makes my whiskers itch. And not cheat. Cheating makes my whiskers itch too. I wonder if I should see a doctor. Okay. So far, I'm going to practice retelling my story, even though that wasn't our goal today, but that's something that good readers always do. So I'm thinking back, and the manners that they've talked about so far are saying, please. Oh, let's go back further. Being friendly, right? Then saying please. Then saying thank you. Then saying excuse me. And then being honest. So I'm thinking that there's 5 manners we've talked about so far. And we are going to hit pause. There's no page number on this page, but this is where we're going to leave off. Okay? And I will put a bookmark in there. All right.